Mad Mumzie, one half of Still Kept Sisters, going back to one of my old mining haunt boots. Look out, mining town, here I come. Ooh, ooh. Checking out the new bar and a couple of meetups and a Christmas party put on by the big client. Ooh, I'm so excited. I get to go over the hill. Hi, Mad Mumzie here. I am just about to go over our local range, over the hill to where the mines are, and I haven't done it for a while, not this way. And last time I did, they were working on the range and putting big funky lanes in and everything, and the roadworks took quite a few, felt like years, right? But it needed it because there used to be slips when it rained, and also trucks rolling over, and it'd be closed for ages. And also when there's oversize coming, it slows you down, which sucks when you're trying to come home, especially after night shift, just trying to stay awake. So it can be a real thing. So what I'm going to do is put the camera on the other side of the car, on the windscreen there, while I drive up, and I'm going to video it. And I know a lot of my friends who have moved away from the area, who used to go over the hill all the time. You might have moved over to Western Australia. Well, you have, a lot of you. So this, I'll speed it up, but yeah, I haven't done it for a while, so be a bit exciting. And then I'll try to remember to do it on the way home tomorrow, because I'm going out for one of the mining towns are having their annual Christmas party, and I don't think they had it because of, for the kids, I don't think they had it for a bit because of COVID. And I know people living in the town, so I'm going to have a catch up, no doubt a few beers, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's do this. Oh, I'm excited. Love you, see you, bye. Right, hopefully it won't fall off. Okay, nothing's coming. I'm not in my car, I'm in another car, full drive, so not touching my phone. There we go. Just go straight, let me down. So there we go, we're off. Virgin territory. Yeah, because this is where they cut through the mountain path on the other side. We used to go around. Oh, check this shit out. We used to go around the other side. that's the little truck come off. That's where could have gone to, oh no, because they're on the other side right over there. This is still double lanes. I'll pull over soon. We'll just wait and see where we join back up. Right, so 100 here. So 275 metres, I think that means above. Right, that's where we split. They go down the other way. So we'll see that on the way home. And I'll put them together. And I'll just pull up here. Mad Mumzie again. So I am here on my trek back to the old mining town where I hung out for many years, but I wanted to bring something up. If you can see in the background there, if we zoom in, I don't know if I can zoom in on video, you can't, but we're on what they call a jump up here, and you come up over this hill and then you drop down, but you come over this big, and then there's a view, and then you drop down and away, and we'll see it again when we're on the way back, when I show you what they've done to the new range now that it's finished. But I always made a point when I was here to, sometimes I'd stop, but not always, just to release the week or the time out at work. It was one of those places on the drive home where it was like, I'm on break, let it all go now. Oh, especially if you had a tough week, a tough time, let it all go and go and have your break. That's a good tip, no matter where you are. Find a way to release and change your boots from your work boots to your going home or your home boots, right? And then the other way is when you turn around and you're heading to work. How do you deal with that? Are you like, oh, crap, we're nearly back to work, and if you're going out for night shift, you've got to go to sleep and try and, get a bit of shut-eye, or maybe you're going out the day before and you're going to go on day shift next, and you have a couple of beers, catch up with your buddy, sitting on the back step of the donga. So it's up to you to change your boots. You're going out there, so you might as well find a way to make it be okay, right? And another one is, a lot of the mining towns have a bucket of some sort. This one has a red dragline bucket, so that'll be my next stop. The person who's waiting for me to arrive will be like, where the hell is she? She should be here by now. And it'll be beer o'clock shortly, so I better hurry up. Okay, bucket stop next. Love you, see you, bye. Hey, so I'm back and I'm at the bucket. See? There it is. This one is, I thought it was red, it's actually orange. I wonder if it used to be red. Can't remember. So this big dragline bucket, most towns have one, and you can even do a bit of a tour and go to all of them. They're huge. They're always good. You've got to get your selfie in the, got to get a selfie in the bucket. Right, got teeth down here, the teeth that they dig with, and all that. But I just wanted to give you a look. Yeah, right. So they're quite big. This, I'm sure there's bigger ones, but this is the one in this particular town. Look, I'm standing with my hands up. I'm not very tall, but they're big. Ah, the bucket, and then this bit is the bottom, and it scoops up the dirt and the rocks and all the shit like you see on dragline, and then on big cables, and then it tips it out, makes the big mounds, the low walls, I think. Get words, Mad Mumzie. Anyway, I'm going to go into town and I'll just get a selfie while we're doing this in the bucket. Hang on, where am I going to go? Hey! Send that to family so they know that I'm here. And now it's time for a beer. Out in the bush. Bloody beautiful, so green. Unusual. Lots of nice rain. Anyway, car's coming. Mad Mumzie looks like the crazy lady. The crazy person doing videos. And go Christmas party shortly. I think we're going to go and check out the new bar because they sadly have closed the old proper club because town has got a lot quieter since when I was here. Okay, hope to see you. Bye. Go visit your local bucket and tag. What are we going to call it? Hashtag what boots buckets. What boots buckets? Christmas party. Boots. And it's having a rest. Because she's a nana and that's what she can do. Love her, she does. So I'm on my way home after my big adventure and the car has overheated. It was going a bit slow up a hill. I'm like, oh, it ain't no V8. And then I realised the temperature was going up and then it went up. So I've pulled over as safe as I can. Hazard lights on, people driving past me, no service. But I've managed to get onto family and said, bring water. There's a car coming up behind me now. So we'll see if they stop, hey? Okay, love you, see you, bye. And you can be miles from anywhere. That's why you need a two-way. People did stop. Families on the way from the little town. And always have lots of water with you. Lucky it's not too hot today. Mad Mumzie giving you a free lesson. This wasn't the plan. I should be nearly home by now. But all is well. The car has cooled down, but I'm going to wait so we can check the water and make sure it's got enough and see. Oh, I got a message. So you see these cactus out here? When they flower, you know we're going to get rain in the next day or so. See, it looks like it's got, I've already zoomed in. I think that's a dead flower on top. Oh, this might be my rescuers here. Okay, love to see you, bye. The latest update is I am getting towed. My daughter's partner said because it's a diesel, don't keep just filling it up with water and it might end up, you know, not being good and costing them a fortune to get it fixed. So that suits me. I did, of course, had to go and bloody, because my RACQ didn't have her, like me, driving any car, which I thought I had, but the one I've got at the moment, I used to have that, but now it's just my car, and then my daughter's car, so we've had to add her car on, which we've done. I did get a bit upset with the RACQ people because they hung up on me once, and you know, the Mad Mumzie emotions coming out when you're stuck in the middle of nowhere in a strange car. But the good news is it's not too hot. I do have, there's no beer in it, it's chocolate milk. Haven't followed my own advice and got water with me. The tow truck will be here within an hour and a half. And then it's a good hour and a half after that just to get home or back to where it's being towed. I will enjoy my beer then and you'll hear all about it, but it's a good lesson for you, especially if you're doing D.I.D.O. make sure you're in RACQ, which is our South Australia's RAA. I think New South Wales NRMA. I was in down there once. Roadside assist anyway. And if you can afford it, get the top coverage. I get 20 kilometre free tow, but we got another 100 and something to go. So there's that. Yeah, so be ready for anything. And it's Sunday. You know, I'm not on my way to work. I'm not on my way home after night shift. Although the emotions that I've been going through feels like I have been. I was in a good place, in a happy place. One thing I might be able to do is video going down the range, but I'll be in a tow truck. Oh, fuck. So, I'll do that. That'll be funny. I'll be getting home closer. What? Down there. And then we're going to drop it off at where I work or where the car lives, you know, and they'll deal with it. And then my daughter will come pick me up, get my car and go home and have a well-earned beer. And then that'll be my weekend over pretty much. I was going to do heaps today. I was hoping to record a podcast with my sister, my fellow steel cap sister, for What Boots before she heads away again. I can't see me being in the right frame of mind for that. I better let her know. But it is beautiful here. I'm in the shade. And it's really hard to tell them where you are when you're, you know, just on a road, on a jump up that everyone knows. But he's saying, is it near this road? Is it near that road? I said, mate, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't see any roads. I knew I'd been past one mine and I was on the way sort of to another bit. But what they did do was, new technology sent me a text and I allowed, there was a link for me to say yes to allow me to show where I am, my location. And then they sent back my longitude and latitude coordinates, which is pretty cool. And then they send that to the tow truck driver, I guess. So anyway, I got some shade. I'll sit back. I do have there's a car going past that works. I do have an extra charger, you know, battery charger for my phone, which is also something Mad Mumzie says, to make sure that you have backup batteries. And when I was stuck on the side of the road earlier with no service, and that's a good thing up here, there's service. Right. Might even be able to watch the V8s race soon, or the cricket while I'm waiting. But yes, I have my little portable robot, I call it, but my Wi-Fi modem. And I turned that on and connected my phone to it when I was in that SOS area. And I managed to get a little bit of Wi-Fi and got at least a couple of messages through to the kids. But I did forget, I've got one of these. Oh, don't push it because it's in the car, although it's not turned on. So always have a two-way as well, because if you've got no service, at least you can call up a truckie and say, can you ring this number? And that was it. I didn't know what I would say to someone, because they can't just send the RACQ out or whatever. I feel like getting on and saying, hey, old bud in that car that just went past, got any water? Got a beer? No. Anyway, I just wanted to share this. I will be adding this adventure into something. But these are the sort of things that can happen. So be prepared. And I'm a bit rusty, obviously. I just popped out to see my daughter in one of the mine towns. And forgot all the things. And in my daughter's car because it's more reliable than my car, my poor old beasting girl. So we said, no, and it's full drive and there'd been a lot of rain around, so we'll go out in that. Because that's the other thing, you know, the other day, the creek was over out here. And so we didn't know if that was still going to be up. But it's beautiful weather, as you can see. And it's not too hot, which is good. And I just checked the water and there's none in there again. So, you know, I'm not limping back another 100 kilometres doing that. I'll kill the car. I don't want to be responsible for that. All right. Stay safe, be real, have fun. What boots can I put on? I need to change it up. My daughter said, it's all right, Mum, don't stress. You know, would have happened. Just sucks it happened out here to me. All right. Love to see you. Bye. Okay, so this is going to be the last video, I reckon. I think that the one you saw was me coming down the range. I didn't talk because we were in the tow truck and the aircon didn't work that great, so he put the window down, so very windy, but good to see what it looks like when you're on the coming down side. We went and dropped off my daughter's car, and I picked up my old girl, and I must say I called in at the pub, had a couple of beers and took a breath, and now I'm home. Mid-strength, of course, mid-strength beer. 2 beers over an hour at least. Catching up with my daughter about all the things, and now I'm home. Got some washing on ready for the setup for the week, which I was going to do earlier, but lucky I did some on Saturday, so make sure you plan ahead with your washing. And I'm home. I've been out here for about half an hour, no devices, no messages, just me, my fire therapy boots, the birds settling in, the moon coming up, the sun setting just around the corner there, just through the bananas, and the moon is there, and we're building up to a fully, so it's going to be a great week of nights to be out. One thing I will finish on, I don't think I've mentioned it yet, is that whilst I was at my daughter's in the mining town, I did, can you see that light? There's a weird light on there. That's just one of my angels saying hi. All of them. The whole freaking team. Thank you for getting me home. I love you. And what I want to say is I looked up and the stars out there were amazing, because we get good ones here, but just not like that. You know, it's just full on. I hope that dancing light, because that's how I talk about it, comes through, and I'm not sure I'll share all of these, probably inside my online resources at mining.teachable.com in the start date for sure, in drive in, drive out area section, but also on Mad Mumzie on the social medias. I might do a live, because now I can do a live that I've pre-recorded, like upload video and then go live, and then we can talk about it in the chat. I'd love to know if anyone can see that. Where I am, right round there, is a circle of light. Definitely angels. Oh, cheers. I'm home. Work tomorrow. Feels like in a minute, but it was a mission. Be prepared for missions and find ways to flip your boots so that you can get through the mission without it being a major head fuck. Right? You know, these things are sent to challenge us. So, stay safe. Did that get me? I'll have another drink after that. Huge day. I think it's nearly 7 o'clock on a Sunday, and I'm on my second beer. No, I had 2 at the pub hours ago. 3rd beer. Unheard of on a Sunday. Stay safe, be real, be special, and have fun, for we only live once. Cheers. Hello, Mad Mumzie here, and this is what I need you to know. I have driven out to the mines for over 13 years, mostly driving, And today, it all went to shit. And I forgot all the things that I'm meant to do. So just because you do it all the time doesn't mean that shit ain't going to go down. And this is what I need you to know. Come on this journey with me and see what Mad Mumzie did wrong. What did I do wrong today? What did I not follow that I preached to you? I will let you know that I'm home safe. I'm having a beer, and it took what would normally be a 2-hour mission became a 7-hour mission. And this is what can happen.